The clouds is a glorious sunset.
Yes. I've convinced myself I saw hints of blue amongst the white. I'm not convinced of that now, but earlier, and it was hints.
Perhaps earlier, yes.
Oh, you know, half an hour, not even half an hour ago. So.
Well, if we stay dry from here on out, I'll be happy.
Yes. Looks promising.
Oh no, the boat might get wet. Old ship's company joke.
Okay, so.
Just another historical note. For starting it, underneath all the wood, I have one of the accelerant bags of the same sort we use on board the ship, which is a Duraflame fire log that's been beaten into crumbly bits and then wrapped in wax paper, because we found that in burning the ship on Cooper's Lake, the hardest part is keeping the damn thing burning. And Duraflame fire logs have turned out to be pretty reliable, so in keeping with that tradition, that's how we're going to start the fire this evening.
So, how is our anachronometer reading now?
It says 3 of.
Okay.
When the sun is over the heel-stone.
So what Fred said that you couldn't necessarily hear clearly? Somebody noted they couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Okay, I shall recite. The underneath all that wood is a bag of the same flammable material we use in the ship, and that is to say Duraflame fireplace log that's been beaten up until it's crumbly and wrapped in wax paper, because it burns reliably, especially when there's wet around. It's wax. There's lots of wax involved, and so it burns well, and that's what's underneath there. We are trying to respect as much of the tradition and practice as possible. And Sasha, once I start reading names, feel free to chime in with a name to be read. I will certainly accept names through the chat. I do not trust myself to remember anything you say in advance. I'll remind all y'all that the floor is open for extra names. Yeah. As long as the ship is burning, it's not too late to add a name. Okay.
Do Do we want to ring the bell after each name?
We can. I can.
We can. I'm just thinking, is that going to be...
Shall we do a sound check with the bell?
Yes. There is a bell here which we are considering ringing between each name, and we are going to ring it now as a sound check.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, did y'all hear the bell ring clearly? Or did you not hear a bell ring? Yes. Okay. Okay. Bell rang clear. Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent. So the pace of reading names will be tempered by ringing of the bell. We're not trying to race through things.
Nope.
Clear as a bell, says one respondent.
Excellent. We have the bell.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. Waiting for 8 o'clock to come is good because the numbers are going up.
Ah, okay. Well, we are at 8:01 and a half,
Okay.
give or take.
Okay.
So,
We have fire tools over there. We've got the extra tong here.
So we shall commence with the introduction of fire to the flammable materials.
And I think Fred can remove his mask if he wishes, since the fire should kill off any virus between he and I.
That's our story, and we're going to stick to it.
So far, so good.
well, I just don't want the mask catching fire on my face.
No.
That would be
that's,
very bad. Yes,
yeah.
that would be extra bad.
I have a sign inside my blacksmith shop says, "Do not set yourself on fire."
Hey,
It applies outside too,
and I can use the mask
to
As a hot-
remove the
as a hot
chimney.
pad.
hot glass chimney.
May I assist you?
Okay,
No,
we've got the
he's
chimney
good.
off. Okay. We are introducing fire to flammables.
With the ceremonial lamp used in previous ship burnings.
Without any intermediary long-handled fireplace matches, as is more often the case. We have fire.
I forgot to bring Baron Guccio's Pyrotechnica.
Oh well. So, I think while we wait for the fire to come up to a suitable speed to start putting shields in, I can start reading names.
Shall I man the bell?
If you would, please.
Aye, aye.
It is getting dark, and it's an iPhone, so it's not necessary. The picture is going to be dominated by dark soon, but the fire will be fire. I will start reading names. Dallin Caradoc of Caernarvon. Jessamine. Connor O'Kelly.
Sorry.
Petronella Lockhart. Malcolm McMalcolm. Grettir Bjarnlir. Sir Barak McTavish. Pablo Rodriguez. Conrad von Zollern, Targa Ye Liu, Elaine von Königsberg, Baroness Dana Macangavan, Ian McWhelan, Michael, known as also Dennis Olsen from Meridies, Sir Sigmund von Sverresgard, Cheerheart Blackheart, Blackstar, Chilean Sterling, Catalina Beatriz de las Torres, Carolyn Rain Foreman, Dick Houghton, Hugh Casey, Vincente Alfonso de Assisi, Viscount Edward Ziffron of Gendy, Callie O'Reilly,
And the rope just came loose.
okay,
Hold. Fred, do you want some bellows?
I think it's taking its time catching, but it does seem to be catching. So
Okay. I will repair the bell.
I will continue reading, however.
it's a very old bell.
The rope parted company. T-Var's on my list. I hadn't gotten down that far yet. Alia Jean Robinson Ramsey. Marjorie Robinson. Charles Mooney. Andy Rappel, the magician.
All right, that was 4.
Something like that. Emily Hunter. Michael Combs, Dragonia Rider. Duke Aaron Breck Gordon. Master Beowulf Gordon. Gary Miller, brother of Sir Bedivere, husband to Susan, father of Keith and Sean. Charles Roberts. Judge Vincent Femia. Charles Roberts. Scout Stanley, a good dog. Maria Di Vincenzo, also known as Sister Sledge. Nancy Ledusky. Don Tivar Moondragon. Katrina Thomas daughter. Liam St. Liam. Arthur Koenig. Hal Mills, also known as Wayland of Mills. Baroness Eularia d'Amboise. Kevin Williams, also known as Castigear. William Seipel. Christos Fandaros. Drake Shields. Timothy Lucy. Bobby Holly, also known as Sarnak. Una Rabenwald. Marcia Norris. Spanky of House Dunphalin. Angrim the Unreasonable. Rorik Fredrickson. Master Aiden Itean Fithic, Dovarku Herald. Tamitha Stevens. Patrick McComas. Arabella de Montacute. Greg Proctor. Robert Proctor. Robert Wade Rummage. Glinda Joe Daniel Rummage. Doe. Sergeant. Is there more to that name, Doe? Let's see. Carol Louise Williams Swoop. Alexander P. Delaney. Sergeant. A good dog. Damon Casantini. Vong Mon. Brad Hannaford. Jacques Herbert Descoles. I can post the list of names I had written down in front of me. Ari Jordan. John Keating. The names that people have suggested are going to be in the comment thread. Father Paul. We need to start putting shields in the fire.
All right, give me a moment here.
Yep. I have run through my list of names. Master Beowulf Gordon and Mooch.
That's a repair, not a comment.
Okay. There are still names being provided by viewers. Voron Zaria. Astrid of the Yellow Rose. Og the Red.
All right, we got 3 more.
Og just got mentioned. He was my original bad influence. Mistress Sorcha Karamon.
4 more.
There's more coming.
All right, but
Magic the Cat, we're up to 5.
5. Right.
Okay. Bruce Gordon, Nigel. Lily, we got her under her SCA name. Mel Heron. Sean, give me a name.
Whoops.
Gene Dombrowski. Thorir Jorvik. Debbie Firpo. Sir Galum Lionel. Jeff Berger. Cindy Fowley.
Shall I mention our friends from the ship's company?
Please do.
I will give 3 more rings for Rourke Grey Goose, also known as Rourke Rourkeson. Fredrickson, sorry. Wouldn't it be like me to botch a name at a funeral? And for Thorir, who is also on the Longship Company, one of our good friends, helped me out quite a bit. And for John Heron, otherwise known as John of Scots, who was on us with the original Sayer and nigh on 48, 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, old Marklanders, old Longship Company folks, old friends, much missed. So 3 rings for them.
Okay. Shearhart was mentioned earlier. But I'm still getting names here. So
Good.
Maverick Varner,
Aye.
Sean of Argyle, Crystal Barkley, Palmer the Old, Honorable Lady Caitlin Nanknock Erged. I may have mangled that name. Edward was mentioned. Can we start putting shields in there?
Tongues are on this side.
Let's see. Sir Gauss Magnusson from the past. Also Mistress Nuala of Needwood. And Dom Pedro de Alcazar. These are not recent passings, but Terrafon Grey Dragon. Grim, Kendrick's Cat. Connor Namara.
Barking dogs and gunshots. Sounds like home.
Conan O'Cayley. Ray Partenheimer, also known as Hans the Landsknecht. Alex, Aria Marina's good boy. Yes, Og did get mentioned. Way too many comments to go scrolling back through to check on things.
Should I open the hatches to provide more light?
That would not hurt.
Aye, aye.
That would be, you know, a break from the usual practice of doing this in the pitch dark, but Auntie PJ, Dixie O, keeping account, Vice Di Pietro, Maka the Determined, you assume correctly, Gunther.
There we go.
And the other one is being cranky. There we go.
Just needed a bigger hammer.
Yes. T-bar's been mentioned.
How many rings?
4, please.
4 it is.
Belladonna Milhoen of Kindermaus.
Belladonna, beautiful lady.
The fire is
Sputtering.
as
Do we have a highway flare we can throw in? No, seriously.
We got a ship flare.
Sure.
All right, keep count.
Robert the Greek. Some years the ship burns not so well, and that usually means it's been kind of
One for
damp.
Robert.
Thank you. Alan Brubaker.
I guess I will take over the bell.
Gary Egner.
How many rings?
2, please. Linda Cooper. Make that 3. Dawn Dickard, also known as Dawn Watson, also known as Sulamith.
Well, she still only gets 1 ring.
Well, yes. Randwolf Widefarer.